Oh, honey, you're pretty banged up there. I can help you out. What do you say? All right, let's do this fast before the bosses notice. If you get hurt, come talk to me. I can help you out.
Find some other place to be. Now! You stole! I won't miss next time. You stole! Fuck off!
Don't hurt me!
Werner sent you, didn't he? Good. He finally found someone. We can't talk out in the open like this. Meet me in my house as soon as you can. We'll talk there.
What's up?
You said we could take this place? Tough shit. Down here where you belong.
Don't look at me. The guards will suspect something. All right, we can talk now, but we shouldn't take too long. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long. I have a plan for getting you into Asher's palace, but we need to wait. In the meantime, you're going to have to blend in. I don't know what you saw on the way in, but the guards don't really take kindly to workers just standing around. You're going to need to look busy, or they'll sniff you out pretty quickly. And if they get too close, you don't look like you belong here. Outside of the mill, there are a bunch of old steel ingots just lying around. Every so often, the foreman puts out a work order to collect them. It's practically a death sentence, and they never assign it to anyone. They make us pick who's going to do it. Bastards. Yeah, well, the area is full of trogs. They're what most of us hope we never become. The contamination gets to everyone to some degree. For most people, it's some form of cancer. Sometimes harmless, sometimes not. For others, the contamination drives them insane. If it doesn't kill them, it changes them. They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not pretty. They're everywhere and they kill on sight. I can't really help you there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find a gun on one of the dead bosses out in the steel yard. What was that?
What's going on in here, Medea? Who is this scab?
Nothing. Nothing, sir. I was just telling this new worker about the job the foreman posted.
Oh, yeah? So he's the one that's going out to the steel yard, huh?
Yes, sir. I told him what he needs to do. He knows. 10 ingots, as fast as he can.
Well then, I hope you also said goodbye. Alright, playtime's over. Get to work, grinders.
It always smells like that in here. You get used to it. You should be out gathering those ingots. The guards won't put up with a lazy slave. The cure is the key to healing the sickness around here. Look at us! We've all got it! And the more they force us to work in this mess, the worse it gets. People are going trog faster than ever before. The cure is the first thing in this place that hasn't been infected. What about me? I was born here, I'll probably die here. I've lived my whole life under Asher's boot heel. The only thing that keeps me alive is the thought that I might be able to turn the tables someday. I was born shortly after the Brotherhood Scourge. As bad as it is now, I can't imagine what it was like before Asher. Some of the stories I heard when I was a little girl, about the Trogs and the Wildmen, it'd scare the hell out of you. I don't care how tough you were. Honestly, I don't know how anything survived, let alone how Asher managed to control any of those freaks. Sometimes, just sometimes, I think that maybe things are better with him here. We come from all over. Most were born here, but lately, the bosses have been bringing us in from all over. Get out there before the guards notice you messing around.
Don't you look at me. Do I know you? How long have you been here?
Ain't so good, are you?
Yeah, what do you want? I am working. You must be new here. I serve the slop to the other slaves. You want food? Let me know. The good news is that this crap is nearly unlimited. But it's mostly radiated water and trog meat anyway. You want some or not? It's your funeral. Here you go. I think the food is slightly less terrible today than usual. It's your funeral. Here you go. I think the food is slightly... That's probably for the best.
Have you seen Wild Bill around? Bill's a friend of mine, a very dear friend. We've worked the mill together for a long time. Last week we were forced to choose someone to gather ingots from the steel yard. Bill volunteered. He didn't want anyone to have to die out there, but he's a survivor. He can't be dead. You look like you can handle yourself. Could you look for him and bring him back? Thank you so much. Just be careful out there. Bill would never forgive himself if someone got hurt looking for him. Bill's a friend of mine, a very dear friend. We've worked the mill together for a long time. Last week we were forced to choose someone to gather ingots from the steel yard. Bill volunteered. He didn't want anyone to have to die out there, but he's a survivor. He can't be dead. Good luck.
Fucking peon.
Back to work, Angel.
Hey there. Welcome to the family. I'm not cheery, really. I've just accepted my role here. I found a book once. Medea read part of it to me. It said, "The master doesn't try to be powerful. He is powerful. An ordinary man keeps reaching for power, and thus never has enough." It means that I'd like to be free, but I'm not. And the harder I cling to that desire, the more miserable I'll be that I'm stuck here. And this work is hard enough without extra misery. Speaking of which, I should get back to it. You're new, aren't you? Are you here from the Eerie Stretch? The Capital Wasteland? Ronto? Where's home? Well, since you might be able to help me, I'll let you in on a little secret. The slaves are always planning all sorts of things. I find out what's going on and let the bosses know, and they let me shrug off some of the work detail. Good deal, huh? If you hear anything, you should let me know. So, what have you heard? Oh. Oh? A cure? That is very interesting. I'll be sure to note that. Here's a little something that I found. Make good use of it. What's new? Have you heard anything? From outside the pit? That's new. I heard there might be someone from far away showing up. Here's a little something that I found. Make good use of it. What's new? Have you heard anything? I guess that shouldn't surprise anyone. The bosses all thought they were up to something. Here's a couple of things. What's new? Have you heard anything? That figures. Must be why the bosses hate him so much. Here are a couple.
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh? Good to see a little enthusiasm for once. Well, follow me. No scabs near the gate. Back off.
You there! What are you doing? Is the little scab looking to get hurt? The little scab better get out of my face.
Hey, not so loud. The bosses can't see what I'm up to over here. Making weapons. Lots of them. There's something coming, and soon. So, I take the crap we find out in the yard, and some of the tools we use, and I make them into stuff we can fight the bosses with. Yeah. You're the one Medea told me about. Werner sent you, right? I can help you out. Take this. It's called an auto axe. Nice, huh? I make them out of the old car parts the breakers drag in from the city. Do what you can with it. Just be careful around the bosses. Make a wrong move, and you're done.
No scabs near the gate. Back. Come on.
You there! What are you doing? Get back to work. What the? What? You there! You there! There! What are you doing? Get up! Get up, goddammit! What the? Thanks for patching up that asshole. He's got at least another week before he drops dead from exhaustion. Ain't getting a reward if that's what you're after. Get out of my way.
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh? Good to see a little enthusiasm for once. Well, follow me. So, do your duty, huh? Who'd you piss off that day? Actually, don't even tell me. It's not like you'll be alive long anyway. See that fella up there? You'll be seeing lots of those. And if you see him, you'll probably run into those crazies that live up on the blast furnace. Tell you what, why don't you do me a favor and get killed close to the door? That way, I don't have to walk so far to loot your corpse, eh? Here's the door. Get out there and grab some ingots. Back about at least 10. Turn them into me and I'll see if I can slip a little something your way.
don't you, Billy? Billy? Help me! Billy. It's me, your brother John. You remember me, don't you, Billy? I'm out of here!
Commencing your cooperation is target. They suffer commencing attack on including target. If you remain in the area, clear the area until order has been restored. Order will be
Oh, Billy!
Come on, boys.
Well now, look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore on account of decapitation. There should be plenty out in the steel yard, especially higher up and around buildings. I hear there's a supply plant in the northeast. Should be plenty of ingots in there, too. More metal for the mill. Nope. Go grab a few more, and I'll see what I can spare for my star scavenger. Ah!